Hello, is this thing on? Okay, it's silly guy 99 over here. Actually, should I even make this fucking video? We're gonna play Nethack. So, Nethack is a game where you roleplay as a hero who has to go get an amulet for your god, basically. Let's do random. Is this okay? Chaotic female human rogue? Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, and the question's like, oh, why is the screen so small? I don't know. They didn't know how to make a bigger screen. So it's like, should I even upload this video? Like, is anyone gonna watch it? And it's like, the answer is no, but I guess I don't really care anymore. Also, I was gonna like, I don't know, I kinda wanted to make it small like this, but then it just shows my Steam overlay, and I didn't want to show like my background. You guys want to see all my video games? I like open it up like this. I got like 1 million video games. Nine Souls, Neo, Noita, Nubby's Number Factory, Outer Wilds, Outlast, Peggle, Pizza Tower, Resident Evil Collection, Risk of Rain, Shin Megami Tensei, Signalis, Slay the Spire, Undertale, Alter Kill, UFO 50, Tower Wizard, Gris, Hades, Grand Theft Auto, Girls Frontline 2, Geometry Dash, Final Fantasy, Funger, Fallout, Disco Elysium, Doom, Dead Cells, Darkest Dungeons, Cruelty Squad, Castle Crashers, Binding of Isaac, Blasphemous, Borderlands, Witcher, What Remains of Edith Finch, Terraria, Super Meat Boy, Tales of Iron, The Sun and Moon, Shovel Knight, Rift Wizard, Red Dead Redemption 2, Persona 5, Persona 4, Ori, Omori, Nier Replicant, Nier Automata, Nier Streamer Overload, Katana Zero, Norp Apolog, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Crypto the Necrodancer, Celeste, Binding of Isaac, Blasphemous. How many does that add up to? 64 plus, like, it's like 200 video games. Yeah, look, you gotta get a grip on reality. But, anyway, that doesn't really matter. You know, we're playing Nethack today. It's one of the oldest games ever. That's not true at all. Okay, so basically something happened, and then the Moloch stole the amulet of Yendor, and my god wants me to go get the amulet that gives like unimaginable power or whatever. And then it's like, go with your god. It says hello, welcome to Nethack. Oh shit, it says my name over there. Well, whatever. That's my name, Andrew. Don't wear it out. Is there anything here that can dox me? No, probably not, right? Be careful, new moon tonight. Yeah, so hopefully there's nothing to dox me, otherwise, well, I guess that's why I'm recording it. So if you look here, wow, it's really impossible to see on the screen. I'm this little ampersand sign, and the D beside it is my dog. And in order to play this game, you have to use the keyboard. And it's kind of complicated. There's like a bunch of complicated things about it, but you use like the keyboard to move. And he walks upon it and he sees a blue gem. I guess I can just narrate it for you. And then I check my inventory, and I have a short sword, 7 daggers, a blessed leather armor, a potion of sickness, a lockpick, and a sack. So basically I'm a rogue. So rogues, it's like Elden Ring, where like every class you pick, you start with a certain amount of items. So daggers, you can like throw them at people, which is good. If you press the Q button, capital Q, you can quiver 7 daggers and you can throw them at enemies. So if you look at this thing, the less than sign is a staircase, the question mark is a scroll. So I picked up a scroll, and you can read them and they do stuff. Pressing the S button searches the surroundings for you to see like where you are. Now this thing right beside me, there is a kobold zombie right in front of me. I can fire daggers, and he died. So you can throw your daggers, but be careful, otherwise they'll get destroyed. Anyway, I'm only probably gonna survive like 5 minutes and then just die. So, probably won't take that long. But honestly, is this game fun? You know what? If you really think about it, it is kind of fun. And it's like, imagine like when you didn't have anything and you just like had to use your imagination when you were like in the 80s or whenever this game was made. So I found an Iron Skull cap, which is basically an orcish helmet. So it doesn't provide much armor. Provided one armor. If you look down there, it says A, the footpad. And that white bar, that's my health bar. And then if you look below it, it'll say armor class. AC is like, if you play D&D, this is like D&D. This is like single player D&D. I guess is like the whole thing. Like, if you don't have any friends and you were a loser and you got bullied in high school, like that's perfect to play by yourself. Sorry, I projected a little too much. Oh shit. So over there's a bunch of jackals. This X is a grid bug. Oh my fucking god, my dog died. So there was a pit trap and my fucking dog jumped in it and he died. Stupid idiot dog. So basically, he's dead. And it's actually pretty important to have your pet, because your pet can like identify objects. Like if you looked in my inventory, you might have noticed that I had a blessed leather armor. It was the thing that was green, but they can also be cursed. And like cursed things are not good because they like attach to you. They usually have negative side effects and they just overall fuck you over. So it's like your pet knows whether things are cursed or not cursed. And like if your pet sometimes will just choose not to walk over an item, or only step reluctantly. So that's how you know, like, oh, this item's cursed. I shouldn't like put it on, because if you put on a cursed item, it will become like bound to you. It will become like glued to you and you can't take it off, and they're usually like enchanted poorly. Like, in Minecraft, imagine like if there was like a negative protection enchantment. That's like what would be on the armor. Then you couldn't take it off. Oh, and they even have curses in Minecraft, so it's like a Nethack. Like the curse of binding in Minecraft. So yeah, that's something. Otherwise, oh shit, the goblin. Okay, so if you looked at that, I leveled up. So leveling up obviously gives you more hit points and magic, or mana. And yeah, leveling up is basically good. I feel like I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you, experienced gamers, that leveling up is good. But yeah, it's good. And your goal is to, obviously find the amulet, but you have to do a bunch of stuff in order to survive. So if you noticed, if you're looking really closely, I don't know, you should honestly treat this more as an audiobook. But going down here, there are 2 staircases down, and one of them leads to the mines. The gnomish mines, which is a dangerous area for me, and I'll probably get my ass kicked by all the gnomes and dwarves. I just stepped on a trap that steals my energy. So yeah, this game's pretty in-depth, but like it's honestly not that fun. I just wanted to like play it one time on my channel. So the scroll crumbles to dust when you pick it up. So a lot of items have like a special like message that indicates what it is, and when it crumbles to dust, it means it was a scroll of fear monster. And the only way to basically learn this stuff is like through experience, or looking up at the wiki. But like imagine like in the 1800s when they didn't have a Wikipedia, and like you just had to know this stuff, or you had to write it down, or you had to like talk to people who understood what it was. And it's like, that part seems extremely unfun to me. And like I you know, I feel like, okay, I leveled up. It's like, what am I trying to say? It's like the game is fun, but it's not that fun to like be doing all that. And it's like, bro, did you just have nothing better to do? And you know what? There were like fun games back in the day. So it's like, why would you even play this fucking piece of shit game? But like, it's basically just okay. Like, you know, this is like truly like a hardcore game. This is like, you know, a lot of people are like, oh my god, Dark Souls is so hard, Elden Ring is so hard. This game is genuinely brutal. And it's like, you know, this is like genuinely no hand holding. Like, you are just being like mentally tortured all day. And it's like, you know, only a masochist would want to play this game. And it's like ascending Nethack is probably the most. Ascending is what's also known as like beating the game. So when I say ascending, it means beating the game. But it's like, it genuinely gets to a point where it's like, why would you make this fucking game? So there's a box, you can use a lockpick to unlock it, and then you have to untrap the item. You're just basically searching for traps on the box. But yeah, this game is genuinely, like, it genuinely gets to a point where it's like, why do you even make this game? It's so hard. And it's like, obviously people have won. It's like, it's not like the game is impossible or anything. It's just really hard. And it's like, hard to the point where it's like, it's not even worth, you know, as they say, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. It's like, why would you even do this? You could go to the gym or something. But it's like, another thing is like with Nethack, I think it's been said that what you need to beat the game is like an ascension kit, right? So you need like a bunch of items to, fuck water. A gush of water hits you. So like if I was wearing armor, my armor would have rusted. Oh my god. I'm about to die here. Okay, the giant bat died. 11 out of 31 health, so now I gotta like wait for a while. And if I need to, I can escape downstairs, but like, this game, you see that? I almost died to one enemy. And it's like, it genuinely like gets to a point. I keep saying that, but that's like my new stim I want to say. It like genuinely gets to a point where it's like, why would you even make this fucking game? And you need a bunch of stuff, like, for example, you need a really good weapon. You need, so, another thing is, what are they called? Intrinsics. So, when you eat a monster corpse, which you can do in this game, it's like, it's not like, it doesn't have, some of them have deadly effects, but some of them give you like a special power. And that floating eye corpse that I ate, if you try to kill a floating eye, first of all, it fuck me, there are too many enemies. Hold on, I gotta quiver these darts. Pony's caught in a bear trap. So now there's a pony here. You escape a rust trap. So, like, you know, I'm being quiet because it's like this pretty crazy fight. Okay, anyway, you see that pony? That pony will fucking kill me, so I'm not going there. But I left all of my... Hold on, I do have to go there, actually. Never mind. So I just left all my fucking daggers in there. But the pony's there, right? And the pony can attack you like 3 times. So it's like that pony's like the most dangerous enemy on the thing. And it like starts as your pet too. So what I can do is I can wear that blindfold. Okay, hold on. I'm getting too fucking... And this is a mountain nymph, the N, a wood nymph. If you talk to the nymph, or if you attack the nymph, she will seduce you and steal your items. So that's not very fun. So, are you getting tired of me explaining all this stupid bullshit now? And it's like, you have to think about this like literally all the time, every 5 seconds, and it's like, okay. Like, it genuinely gets to a point. Have I said it enough? So, the Ascension kit, you need a bunch of, like, resistances, and you get those by eating corpses. You need, like, heat resistance and cold resistance. You need, like, teleportation resistance, and you need, reflection, magic reflection, and you need to get all these things if you want to stand a chance at beating the game, and, like, magic resistance and all that. And it's like, genuinely, like, why would you do that? Or, okay, forget. Enough of why would you do that. Okay, let's just say that you did it because, like, it's fun. And it's fun for you, and you're having fun. Sometimes I'm missing messages. Nope. And there's a wood nymph running around, and if I talk to her, or if I hit her by accident, she's still gonna steal all my stuff. But she's over there. Is she sleeping or something? No. I don't know why she's like standing still over there, but that's good for me. So it's like, in this way, I'm like the older brother who's teaching you how to play this game. Except like I'm not having any fun at all. Okay, also, I think something bad's gonna happen to me. Oh, a dog. Okay. I don't know why the nymph is like standing still like that, but like honestly, I need to go. Actually, I need to keep like looking for the thing. And honestly, dude, I need to go in there and fight that pony. Fuck me. Hold on. Okay. I need to go in there and get my daggers. Okay. Oh my god, I'm dead. So, yeah, so you see down here I have like 12 health. What I can do is I can pray to my god. And, is there anything I can, do? No, I can't do anything. I'm gonna die. Let me live. Wow, I lived. So yeah, that's why you don't fight the pony. The pony almost killed me in one fucking hit. And that's why I hate this game. Like, even though I fucking like said don't fight the pony, I still try to fight the pony because I'm a fucking idiot and I'm so greedy. I obviously want my daggers because without my daggers, like, I'm just fucked. Because those are like my good weapons. So don't fight the pony, dude. Oh my god. Can I fucking catch a break? Okay, so you see the gnome. It died. And now this gnome's gonna open the door. And now it's dead. And now they knew it's dead. So I'm gonna eat the gnome corpse. Fuck. I'm gonna pick up these daggers and the potions. Oh, these are probably my daggers. And if you notice, I'm blind, but I can see the enemies because when I ate the floating eye corpse like 5 minutes ago, I gained telepathy. which is like an intrinsic. So now I know where enemies are if they like have a brain. Like I can tell where they are. But if some enemies don't have a brain, and if they don't have a brain, then I don't know where they are. 4 darts and a runed bow. So runed items are elven items. So it's like an elven bow. A rune dagger is a... Yeah, so if you look over here, I'm surrounded by some enemies. So now I feel tough. So if you looked over there, there were a bunch of yellow O's. Those are orcs, and they usually spawn in... Oh shit. I died. Fuck this game. So, you know, that was pretty not good of me, but you know, when you die you can have your possessions identified. And it's like all this stuff. You want to see your attributes. It was nighttime, there's a new moon. Your wisdom was this, your charisma was this, they'll tell you a bunch of stuff. Final status. You were telepathic, you were stealthy, you were warded, you were dead. Okay. Yeah, sure. So, yep, that's it. Rip A. Nice job, you fucking idiot. Okay, that was a 20-minute video, but you get the idea. Also, the game kind of sucks, but, you know, it takes a long time to learn. There's little to no reward for playing it. Anyway, you know, why don't we just take a TikTok break? Forget about this, okay? So let's take a TikTok break until I see porn.
What? Damn. What?
Alright, there we go.
Damn. You keep fucking me up. You see I'm over here mad.
That's the end of the video. Goodbye.